Universal design is the design of a product or a building, an environment or a website that can be accessed, understood and used by people with diverse characteristics. So that is people of different ages, sizes, abilities or disabilities. And in a tourism context, I suppose universal design says that you're welcome here. Accessibility is an act of welcome. It means that the offering of the tourism provider will work for the user. Everyone wins by applying universal design principles to their offering. So the customer in the first instance will have a much better experience. In the first instance, they'll be able to access the offering. They'll be able to find the information that they're looking for, and they'll likely then have a more relaxing experience. They'll also be less likely to submit queries or complaints, and they'll be likely, it has been shown, to spend more money as well. And if they've had a good experience, then they'll likely leave a better review and return again. It benefits the provider because they will use fewer resources in addressing complaints and queries and can spend more time with the customer, and that can improve sales for them. It also increases their market size. Their offering will be available to more people. It'll also improve their reputation if their reviews are better, and will likely result in greater loyalty from customers as well. For the staff, training in how to best meet the needs of diverse users will give them confidence in engaging with different customers. It would likely increase morale if they're dealing with fewer complaints and queries. And of course, the improvement and increase in sales would likely boost morale as well. So it really is a win-win situation for everyone involved. The Centre for Excellence in Universal Design has its website at universaldesign.ie. And on that, there are toolkits for written, face-to-face and web communication. So people can go there and review the guidance themselves for free and download that guidance as well. There are other organisations that provide guidance on communications, such as the NCBI or NALA, which encourages the use of plain English. And there are other organisations internationally, such as academic organisations, that would also provide information on the universal design of communications. If tourism services providers are looking to get a website that works well for people, that is written in a way that people using screen readers and so on will be able to access it, people with dyslexia would have fewer challenges with it. It's really important that websites would comply with the WCAG guidelines. So they're the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, which are 2.1 at the moment, and we would recommend that they would meet level AA of those. So that's one way in which a person can be guaranteed that a website will work very well, is by asking their web developer to meet those guidelines. And these are standard guidelines that are used worldwide and that public bodies in Ireland and throughout Europe are obliged to use for their own websites. In the customer communication toolkits that are available for free on the universaldesign.ie website, there are lots of tips and guidance, and then there are summary points of the information which can be printed out and put beside the desk of a person, can be quickly checked before sending off an email and so on. And they work as handy checklists for people to use when they are communicating. So these are very kind of user-friendly and quick and easy ways of just checking in on your communication. It's nothing involved is particularly complex, or it might be unknown to people, but it's very handy to have them there as something to review before sending out a communication or developing a communication. And It's important to note too that if universal design or accessibility is considered at the outset, so before an activity is developed or before a building is built, that it's very easy to integrate it into the offering. But it can be very hard to change things afterwards. So it's really important to try and integrate it into your processes and procedures as soon as possible.